So, I got some good news and I got some bad news. And I'm gonna start with the good news. ARK modding is coming to console. But the bad news is you're gonna have to wait a little while. Oh, and it's a completely different game. Yeah, you probably got a good 12-month wait, unfortunately, because I am talking about ARK 2. In case you're not up to date with the last 24 hours of news, a new trailer released for ARK 2, and my gosh, does it not look beautiful? Now, obviously, the trailer is cinematic. There's no gameplay or anything like that, but it does give a pretty good vibe of what to expect from Unreal Engine 5. So just so we like run through the trailer, have a little look at it, and run through what we know about the game so far, because there is also the Steam page. It's updated with a lot of very, very interesting information that we can kind of start to fill in the cracks of what we don't yet know about the game. But anyways, let's watch the trailer. I'll probably talk over the top of it a little bit, so if you want to watch it raw, listen to it, you know, soak it all in, I'll have a link down in the description. You can watch it for yourselves on your own.
My dad tells stories of a terrible war that happened across the sky. Heroes fought and died to give us a chance to start over.
I love this new dodo model. It's so detailed. I'm freaking out over this stuff. We get to see a few dinosaurs as well. We've got the man, I'm gonna forget all the dinosaur names now, aren't Deinonychus? Or is this like the new raptor? You know, your feathered raptors. I think pretty sure that's a raptor, to be honest, or a velociraptor. Either ways, get a load of the big boy, my boy, Robbie boy, the Rex, with his brand spanking new saddle and everything. I love the primitive look that they're going for in this game. My boy Vin Diesel and his family, his daughter, voiced by Moana's voice actor. I've watched Moana about 37 times over the past year with my daughter. So I picked up on that voice right at the start of that trailer. But yeah, that's the gist of it. So the tagline for the game, as you can see, is survive the past, tame the future. What that means, I don't yet know, but obviously you're surviving the prehistoric dinosaurs from the past. What does taming the future mean? Taming them now and working towards the future? I don't know, but I guess that's where it's going to be, what it's going to be about. You can obviously see a few little images around this tribal figure type of thing. You've got, I don't know, Parasaur over here. You've got what looks like it might be I actually don't know what that is. It doesn't look like a Rex or a Carno. This definitely looks a bit Rexy. We got a lot of little tribe members with spears and bows and arrows. We got some village huts. This looks like a these little watery dudes that I never tame up. I don't know his name. We got Stego down the bottom, big old Brontosaurus / potential Titanosaurus, Pteranodons, pterodactyls, whatever, you get it. What I want to do now though is switch over to the ARK Steam page, because this is going to give us some extra details. We'll read through this and I guess pull any extra little images that we might have missed along the way. Oh man, I'm so pumped for this. Anyways, let's read the tagline. Survive the past, tame the future. Suddenly awakened on a primal world filled with dinosaurs and humans struggling for dominance, you must team up with the legendary heroes to confront powerful dark forces. Saddle up and join the definitive next-gen survival experience with ARK 2. Pretty vague, doesn't really give a whole lot of details. It does though tell you about this dark presence now, or dark forces, and I think that's going to be like some opposing tribes. There is a little bit more information about it down here. As you can see, the release date has been pushed to next year, 2023, which is fine. I don't mind that. I'd never expected it to come out this year, even though originally it was expected to. But if Wildcard continue dropping I guess modded maps as official maps and new dinosaurs and new bosses along the way, I think there's enough room to keep us busy in the meantime type of thing. Wildcard have gone back to their glory days, the early days of ARK, with constant releases of updates and that sort of stuff. And it's just nice to have new dinosaurs every now and then to play with. It's keeping it fresh enough for me at least. Anyways, let's have a little bit of a squiz through here. So we kind of read this part here already. Every aspect of the ARK series has been rethought and redesigned in this sequel. So this is where things get a little interesting. We're probably not going to be getting the same game we're used to. Here's a sampling of new features that ARK 2 will contain upon its initial early access release. Stars Vin Diesel, Riddick as legendary ARK hero Santiago, experience an epoch-spanning adventure as he seeks to protect his daughter Mika from the ghosts of the ancient past and visions of a new future. So the only part that concerns me here is the adventure. I'm wondering if it's going to be adventure-driven, a little bit more linear, potentially more like Genesis Part 1, but we'll see. Revolutionary is the part that gets me excited. The revolutionary cross-platform modding, fully stackable, user-created mods for new creatures, items, gameplay features, and maps are now distributed across all platforms, along with support for modded unofficial servers. Guys, I get a lot of messages, a lot of emails, a lot of DMs, a lot of tweets, a lot of Discord messages about modding on console. And I've always, unfortunately, had to be like, sorry, it's not a thing. I can now answer, yes, you can download these on console. Hopefully. At least that's the impression that I'm getting. So that is freaking awesome. As you know, my content is very mod related, so I'm really, really excited about that. That's fantastic news. Best in class, third person only gameplay. This, again, it's gonna be a little bit weird. No first person anymore. I love the first personness, but third person gameplay now, apparently. Maybe there's a mod that'll like activate first person. Who knows? But advanced character traversal. Oh, that's why too. So they've introduced free climbing, parkour, sliding, and swinging. More of like an Assassin's Creed type of traversal system, I suppose, but with dinosaurs. Souls-like melee combat. So this is one, again, I've seen HOD Gaming mention that this might kind of hurt PvP, that community. It's not one that I'm a big part of, but still, it's going to change everything. Target lock blocks, dodges, combos, staggers, special attacks, emphasizing player skill-based action. Now, I know why they've done this. I think I do at least. With ARK, a lot of it is literally just mash buttons. Just attack, 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 dump a couple health potions, and well, yeah, just sponge damage and kill. And yeah, that's really what it is, at least from my PvE experience. It's often just dinosaur v dinosaur, munch, 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 one of you win. This, I guess, is their way of combating that. It's more of a combat system. It's an actual combat system rather than just dealing damage. DPS, high health wins. So I'm interested to see what happens with that. It could go either way, but I have faith. Massive new alien environment. Explore a mysterious, chaotic world where native flora and fauna are being overrun by invasive, primeval creatures from an extinct Earth. I don't really know what to pull from that other than it's an alien environment. It looks a little earthy, a little like primitive. It just looks cool. I like the look that they've kind of shown so far. Component-based item crafting. Construct your weapons and tools from a range of distinct modules to customize their look and functionality. This is where things get interesting again. Millions of possible combinations enable you to craft your own unique gear. The specific materials you choose will further affect the appearance of your items, with multiple options of resources found in unique regions of the world. So this sounds almost a bit Atlas-y, to be honest, where different islands, different places, you get different materials from, and you can use those materials for different things. I don't know, if this gets really customizable, it could really make for a cool experience, being able to individualize your character, personalize your character, I guess the word I'm looking for, compared to others. Right now, I love the character creation. It's just so everyone's got their own little look, but this is going to allow us to at least, well, right now you cover yourself in armor and you all look the same. So this is going to allow us to be more individual. I like that. I like a bit of personality shown through your characters. That's good by me. I mean, who's going to complain about that at the end of the day? Dynamic world events. Again, another interesting one. I assume by this, they mean similar to extinction with the meteor showers or aberration with the earthquakes, but natural and unnatural occurrences are always happening across the game world, independent of your presence. So nothing to do with you, things are just happening. Your choice is in deciding whether to interact with these events will yield rewards or challenges. So what this could actually mean is, I'm thinking little like side missions, little, save the dinosaur. Ooh, that little baby dinosaur's in danger. Why don't you save him from the predator? And then maybe you can keep the little baby dinosaur. Things like that I can imagine being, or I don't know, maybe befriending tribes and that sort of stuff. Help, I don't know. That type of stuff I can see kind of happening. Opposing PvE force. So this is where things get a little interesting. Again, it sounds like there's going to be tribesmen in the world, in PvE at least, that will try and ambush you. Hostile Aratai hunt and attack you riding their own tame creatures as they seek to drive human interlopers from their world. So they're the natives, where in their land they want to drive us out of there. Fair enough. How do you blame them for that? Advanced templates, building, and sharing. This is cool. The building community is going to love this because they can now share their builds without using the structure saver mod. You can build, save, share, upload. You can download other people's buildings. This is going to be awesome. Instance rendering and network streaming enable much higher client and server performance for large player-built structures and a longer draw distance. Survivors can set up and save their own preferred building templates, share them, and place respective templates layouts in the world to then build them out as a team. Oh, that's cool. So you can build, if you've played Grounded by Obsidian, it's that game where you're the little people running around in a garden, or anyways. You can basically lay out the template and then place the structures where the template sits. Basically what the structure saver mod does. Really, really cool. I like that. So it's going to be built into the game. Sensory-based creature AI. This is, again, very cool. No omnipresent radar. Animals now track and hunt by sight, sound, and smell. Hide from predators with visual camouflage and environmental obstructions. And learn to mask your scent. So I wonder if this is the same as like bug repellents or wearing ghillie armor, or if it's more in depth than that. Dynamic pathfinding enables creatures to intelligently maneuver around obstacles and player-built structures. Basically what we're experiencing during our doc series currently. Character progression and skill system gain both experience points from gameplay and knowledge points by accomplishing key objectives and overcoming unique challenges to progress along a massive skill tree filled with new active abilities, perks, and passive benefits. Cool. I'm interested in seeing what they do with that. Full utilization of the Unreal Engine 5 technology, which is great because Unreal Engine 5 is looking ridiculously cool. See foliage react as you walk through it, water flow downstream around obstacles, volumetric storm clouds, localized weather system, smoke, and that's cool. Localized weather systems, I like that. Smoke and particle effects by physical forces and much more. Day-night cycle, photorealism, all that fun stuff. I can't wait. That's all that this post has to say. But yeah, I'm freaking hyped. I hope, I'm interested in hearing what you guys have to say. Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are from what we've seen so far. We've got 2 trailers, we've got this information, and I feel like there might be a blog post that I haven't read yet. So I'm gonna go and check that out as well. But let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another episode of our hardcore series. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.